He's coming. Cliff Richard is in the building, yes. All right, welcome back to the show. Coming up later on in the show, Ben Fogle will be here, accompanied by his Labrador, Inca, and my posse will be here again to help me bust some moves. And probably bust me back and all after that. Do you know when I was doing that with the face? All I could hear was crunch. I've got to start working out. Anyway, now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Hang on to your sofas. This lot here are going to come flying at this stage like lemmings. But we've got security guards in the wings with Rottweilers but no muzzles, so behave yourselves, lady, understand? Will you please put your hands together for, quite simply, the king of pop, the one and only Sir Cliff Richard.
Thank you. Oh.
Do you know what I loved? It was when he came in, then he went, do I have to sit here?
No, I just said, do I sit there? I find it so difficult, because when you sit back on these, I feel like Ronnie Corbett.
Do you want the footstool? Here, I'll stay where you are.
Oh, okay.
No problem here, Cliff.
Yeah,
because
back. I was doing all like...
Yeah, okay, get your face on there.
I was trying... Oh, fantastic. Oh, perfect. Hey, look at this.
Would you like a nice cup of tea or butty? Anything else?
No, I'm fine. Actually, this is really good, because while you were doing that with the little... Is it Lee?
No,
Ashley.
Reese.
I was trying it as well, so I'd better sit like this.
Now, last time, I'm going to ask you to cast your mind back to the year 2000, to Birmingham. And we were in a hotel. You were doing a concert.
Oh, yes.
And I was poisoning Snow White twice daily.
It was 99. It was 1999, leading up to 2000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you were really sick.
We got the flu. You had the flu as well.
I had the flu as well. Everybody had that. That was a time where there was a whole epidemic of it.
And I've got the headline. No, one of my greatest moments was the headline of the Birmingham Evening News said, Cliff and Lily ill.
Oh, I like that.
So I tried to find it, but I went in the garage and I thought, no, you're onto a losing battle here, forget it. I've got something here now from the New Musical Express in 1958.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I never thought I'd read this about you. His violent hip-swinging and crude exhibitionism is revolting, a form of indecent, short-sighted vulgarity. Cliff.
I mean, look at me. How could they say that? Mind you, exhibitionist fits. We all exhibitionists, aren't we?
I'm very quiet. No, I am. But you've been causing... Tony Blackburn. Poor old Tony got suspended. But good for Tony, though.
Well, yeah, good for him, because, I mean, it was wonderful for everybody. It brought a little bit of fun back into rock and roll. I felt that had slipped away a little bit. It gets so serious, and everything's run by lawyers and things. And suddenly, Tony does this thing and plays records, gets to push, then gets his job back, which I'm very grateful for. Yeah. But it gave us all a chance to show people that rock and roll can be fun. Yeah. It should be fun all the time.
Of course it should, yeah.
I enjoy it. I love it still.
Did you get in touch with Tony
I get rid of the footstool. I feel kind of old.
You're looking good, I'll tell you that. Do you get fed up with people saying, oh, the Peter Pan of pop and all that business?
It's a little bit hard to live up to, because how can anybody not age, apart from you? There's no way you can stop the process of aging. And so when people call you the Peter Pan of pop, you tend to think, what are they going to think this year? Yeah. You're the Rip Van Winkle of rock. I mean, I don't like it. Now, even when I went to the supermarket once, you know, when you're walking along looking at things, sometimes you can just see and just hear what's happening on the other side. And two ladies were talking, and I just heard them say, did you see who's in? And the other one said, yeah, Cliff Richard. She said, he hasn't shaved, he doesn't smile. And I'm thinking, I'm buying my bread, for crying out loud, and toilet rolls. But you feel as though you have to live up to things. And that's the part of the pressure that I don't like. I don't like being Peter Pan of pop.
Listen to Bert. Bert, you'll never be the Peter Pan of anything, sunshine, believe you me. Cold sores, maybe, but that's your loss. No, that's our producer, Cliff. You must have seen me slapping him in the corridor before. With the dog lead.
I heard the sound, yeah.
Now, you've just recorded a new album.
Yes, I have. Yeah. But I went away to do it this time. I think some of you may already know. I went to Nashville over a period...
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Oh,
no. They tell me nothing, Cliff.
Oh.
I'm taking out the dressing room in case I get violent, and then I'm bummed on here. They tell me nothing.
I just thought it would be good to leave the country for a little while, because, you know, you can get comfortable. Yeah. It's like anything, whether you're doing a TV show or making albums, you get to know the producers, the musicians. It becomes almost too easy. And I thought if I went somewhere where they don't really know me so well, and don't know me at all personally, I work with 19 different writers, 7 different producers, and I think they've dragged something else out of me, and I really enjoyed the whole adventure. It was good fun, and we have an album that I think sounds different enough to be special.
Is this a new sound for you? Are you doing country? You know, you're doing the
It's not really a country album, though, Paul. It's country influenced in that, for instance, there's a couple of really good, if you like good old slapback country rock and roll, there's a couple of tracks that are definitely country orientated, but they're rock and roll.
Yeah.
Otherwise, to me, when I listen to it, it's a pop album, pop rock album. You know, the ballads I do are...
No, leave it off, Cliff. Don't start getting out your seats, girls. I've got the cattle prod under the desk. Do you hear me? Don't worry, Cliff, you're safe with me. Yes, and I'm well up for them. You know, you were at Leeds Castle recently.
They were there as you were there? Yes! It didn't rain till the last 3 songs, did it? So it was okay. But they're like puppets, aren't they? No, yes. Oh.
And this is on DVD. I'll tell you how I know this, because Scylla keeps telling me, because she was on it with you.
She was on it, yeah, bless her. She came for that. That was the last night of a tour of the castles and stately homes. And we had a really time because, you know, Donny Osmond was following me around, so was Tom Jones. Now, I know that Donny, I think it was after the Chatsworth House concert, where we had a pretty good evening, it bucketed down for him. Now, I mean, it was all right for the artist. He wouldn't have got wet at all, but for an audience watching a show, it must have been just horrific. So I felt really, really sorry for him. I thought, my goodness, I was so lucky. We were just ahead of it. Anyway, they filmed it, and I phoned Scylla. I said, do you fancy coming down and walking around the grounds? Because she, you know what she's like, she's a laugh a minute. So we did. We had a laugh a second, and then she sang with me on stage, and she was great. Yeah.
Did you get a word in edgeways with her?
We arranged it.
Because I remember her telling me the tale about when you asked her to present a cheque.
Oh,
this is years ago. And
did she tell you the whole thing?
Just come on and present the cheque, say thank you, and get off. Apparently she was...
Well, she came on, and it was this massive cheque. But, you know, everybody loves Scylla anyway. So it wasn't just the cheque they were all screaming and shouting for. And she came on, and I said, look, give us the cheque, we'll present it. And she stood there, she was going... all this was going on. And I have to say, there are 2 women that I've done this to, but I did sidle up to her and just say, get off. The other one was Olivia Newton-John, who did a similar thing.
Really?
Well, you know, hello.
Listen, we've got a clip from the video we're going to show you. Bert, put the tape in, please.
Okay.
Bert, put it up.
But I agreed to join him at the scene of the alleged theft. But there's a certain emptiness you can't ignore when the state of oil is all that you have left. What car, what girl, what tree, what girl? What are you talking about? I never left the house. What keys, what crash? How dare you ask? The car is gone. Move on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cliff, they're getting stirred up. God help me when they sing later on, boss.
I heard you requesting they should throw something, but I don't see any...
No, leave them on. Leave them on. No, leave them on. Right, thank you very much.
You mentioned money.
I didn't... No, I thought, I don't mind the money.
You said don't throw the other things.
Yeah, the money they can chop.
I'm not even going to mention them. Tom Jones has been there and done that.
Well, listen, folks, so, just excuse me, because I'm be giving the mean eye here.
Oh, okay.
I've got about 1 million questions I'm desperate to ask you, but I should be coming back, don't worry.
Right.
More from Cliff later on, but first, here's a reminder of today's competition question and the fantastic 5-star all-inclusive holiday you can win. Sorry about that, Cliff, I had to do that.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
A luxury fortnight for 2 in Mexico in a 5-star all-inclusive hotel in the resort of Playa Car, where you can relax on the golden beaches, visit the many sights and even swim with the local dolphins. To enter, answer this simple question. 2 pieces of bread with an edible filling is called A, a sandwich, B, a Scotch egg, C, a mattress. To win today's holiday and enter the £2,000 Guess the Theme Tune game, you can phone by calling 09012 933 955. All calls cost £1. To enter by text, simply text the word Paul, followed by your answer A, B or C, to 63337. Text messages cost £1.
Thank you very much. Sorry for that little break in transmission there. Now then, my posse will be in a moment to show us a few dance moves. But first, let's have a look at... I'm just smelling your scent here, Cliff.
Oh.
Miss You Nights.
Like that.
Look at them all. They're like sniffer dogs at Heathrow. Look.
When he says scent, he means eau de parfum.
Is it true you're doing one for fellas called Bachelor Boy?
No,
That
it's
was
not.
in the papers, a load of rubbish.
It is a lot of rubbish, but when we were talking about it, I said, well, you know, and I said to Joe, I said, bachelor boy, no, bachelor guy, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, Peter Pan or Pop, maybe.
Yeah.
But bachelor boy, no.
no.
But no, I mean, at the moment, I think I'll stick to the perfume just to see if
quite nice, you know.
if the girls like it,
Yeah.
we can do another lot.
I
But if
think
they
fellas
don't,
can wear it and all, because it's like, it's got citrusy undertones.
Yeah, it has.
With a hint of bergamot and musk.
musk, I think it has amber as well. But the three main flavors
Yeah?
are frangipani,
Yeah.
tuberose,
Yeah.
and ylang ylang. And
It smells like, those very posh, expensive candles you buy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It smells like one of those.
Well, like, the thing is, I think there's going to be a candle as well.
Oh, there'll be everything. There'll be bath mat and slippers next, and a pedal smack around your lap with Cliff Richard written on it, so I can see it now. Cliff, anyway, I'd like to introduce you now to some young men who are great. They're my posse. They're going to teach us some dance moves.
Are they?
Yes. But, Cliff, we've got to get with it, you know what I mean?
Okay, go on then.
No, we have. We know, like, we've got to do all that. When you saw me doing the karate, I can barely
did, yeah, I
move.
did.
Anyway, I'm going to introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my posse. It's Isaac, Jay, Michael, and Joel. Show your moves, guys. Come on, Joel and me.